folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For PA Sports College Football, Chris Robert, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket, and he just throws it away. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that perform as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll just down it right here. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Grant behind the line. It's Roberts. Moves the ball to 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show me he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quick pass. The catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Snags the quick throw. He's found some room with the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the ball is incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense in disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he makes the catch. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a 1st down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here, in this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. QB sneak. Miller's all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And they'll run it, hand it off to the running back. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Some hard running there through a tackle. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout is called a tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here's the second down play. To the air, it's St. Clair. Graham down the middle. It's Graham. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away.
Gain of 25 on the play. And our first half for the offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the returner heads out of bounds. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
They put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Finds an open target on the left side. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Play fake, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, and that one's on me, I'm coming right back to you.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Fielded near the 20. And the returner will be brought down. The first play of the drive. He started at 28. Handoff heading left. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Porter. That play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. this is the 6th play on the drive. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Looking for his back. And this pass is on target. Caught. You make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Catch made on the right side. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the line. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
The pocket breaking down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
This is a big mistake by the quarterback here, just holding on to the football too long. Late in the game, 3rd down, you got to make a big play, and you come up with a sack. Now it's 4th down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Looking to the end zone. It is intercepted. Muscles past the defender. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this 4th down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the 4th quarter.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Grinding away with a running game. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down right at the 20. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
You know, they try to run the football here, and we're unable to get that 1st down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team has